know. Maybe that's as good as we're gonna get for right now. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Oh, you guys. Look at this little guy. Look at this. This is... Look at how thick that is. His... It's all over. He's tiny. Are you a boy? I don't even know if he's a boy. Is that a wiener? It is, yeah. Look at all of this. I mean, I didn't even know what his tail was. Holy Jesus. It's that video I have called The Most Matted Dog. Let me show you this back here. Back here, this is his tail right here that's touching the counter. And this, look what I'm doing. Go, Billy. This is all hair. Like, this is all matted to him. Billy, go. Leave him alone. You're doing a great job. What'd you get into? Come here, little man. Come here. Billy, stop. I wish I would have turned on my Instagram. My YouTube. I turned on my Instagram live when I went to do this because I was I was driving down the street. I was just getting ready to leave the house and I saw a guy walking two of these dogs. Stop, Billy. It's being a pain in the ass. I saw him walking two of these guys. Katie, were you just on Instagram? That would be so awesome. Let me do this real quick and then I'll shoot you. Do you have my address? I don't think you do. Have you been over here before? No, I think that was Sarah that came over. Anyway, I was driving. We were actually going to Joann Fabrics to get some stuff for our dog training stuff. And I saw him walking these dogs. I saw him walking two of them. This is the smaller one. And okay, I'll shoot you my address. I pulled over and I'm like, you gotta fucking be kidding me. They're in horrible condition and he's just dragging them down the street and it was hot today. Is this the Yorkie? No, this is not the Yorkie. No, the Yorkie's not this bad. Not even close. But like I could see this from far away. Like as I was driving down, you could see all of these little mats, like the dogs, they looked like these little sheep dogs that were all fucking matted up. So I pulled over. I like drove in front of the guy and then got in front of him and parked or like just kind of pulled into this parking lot. And when he started to walk up, I rolled my window down. I was like, hey, are those your dogs? He's like, yeah. And I just jumped right into it. I was like, they're cool. They're awesome. I go, can I have them? And he looked at me and he's like, huh? For real? He was super high. He was like, he just came from the park and the park is where they sell drugs all the time. And I go, I'm looking for two little dogs. I really want, but I go, I don't want puppies. And I'd love to have two little dogs. And he's like, oh, they're my mom's. And I go, I'll give you $500 for both of them. And he's like, for real? And I go, yeah, I got cash right here. I can go grab cash. And my house was close by. And he's like, so what's your name? And then started like doing the whole thing. Like he's hitting on me. I'm like, fuck. All right. So I just played that for a while. And then I looped it back around to the dog. He's falling asleep. And I go, but how about those dogs? You think your mom would be cool with it? And I go, just you take her some cash. And he goes, well, I live right here. Let me go ask her. So he went and asked her, and then he called me, and I went over there just now. And I turned on my Instagram Live and put my phone in my pocket, and I'm like, you guys, this is the address I'm going into. This is not the smartest thing I've done, but I'm going to do it anyway. So here's the address. If anything sounds fishy, somebody call somebody. And anyway, his mom was there, and his mom was delightful. And they didn't want to give up the other one. The mom would have the son, the guy I was talking to, I don't know who has been around people that have done drugs, but when you do them for such a long period of time, some of the damage can be a little irreversible. And that's what he was pretty deep, and he wasn't that old. Anyway, he just kept asking me the same questions over and over. And his mom was talking to me, and his mom was really kind, and you know, she loved the dogs, but she said this one barks too much, and he bites, and so she can't groom him. She can't get him groomed, and you know, just whatever. And I just agreed with her. I was like, I know, you know, dog stuff it can be hard. And I just said, I don't have kids. I'd love to take them. And she said, my son said, you wanted to pay $500 for my dog? And I said, for $500 for both of them. I really want both of them. I want 2 little ones. And she would have given me that other one, but the fucking son was like tweaking out so hard and kept saying, no, Mama, no, he's been in the family too long. But he kept hitting on me too, and he keeps asking me out. So I was there for like 45 minutes. So I gave her $300 for this guy. And I said, look, if you change your mind about the other one, my offer stands. If you have a price that you think is, looks very aggressive. If you have a price that you think is, you know, more reasonable, because I know he's older and I know you put some time into him and that costs money, you know, just let me know and I'd be happy to negotiate something with you. And I go, at the very least, I can groom him for you. So, you know, I'm close by. And anyway, so the woman has my number. She said she was going to think about it. The son kept saying no, but I was like, oh, Jesus. I accidentally posted the wrong police number during your live, just in case, but okay. Anyway, so we got one. The other one's still there. He's a little bit bigger. He's older, and he tried getting in my car. Like, when I saw them, I just was, like, falling apart. Like, fuck. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? And there was a point during all of that conversation where I knew I wasn't going to get the other dog, and it was just, they just wanted to tell me their sob story of how long they've had the dog, how much they love them, and on it, this dog reeks of urine. I mean, reeks. He has got to be so fucking uncomfortable. I mean, I'm sure he's used to it with all of this shit. So anyway, I just wanted to throw it up here for you guys so that you know where we're at, because I'm going to finish the dogs here, and then I'm going to get him cleaned up, bathe him, and get him all groomed up, and he will be adoptable. He's a little tiny dog. He doesn't look tiny. He's tiny. He's under 10 pounds. He's little guy. And if you want to help out, every time I do this, it's a minimum like $500 to $1,000 every time I bring a dog in like this, just because vaccinations, blood work, getting the dog fixed, chipped, all of this stuff. Yeah, I'll do an edited video when I get him all cleaned up, so that you can see, like, probably like the one I did with Ralphie, the most matted dog video, so you can see what it looks like, you know, as it's coming off of him, and then what he looks like after. So we'll pull an all-nighter. But if you want to help donate to this, I would be so fucking grateful. So grateful. It kills, like, financially, it bottoms me out. I have Venmo. My Venmo is Hand Over Rover. My dog rescue is called Hand Over Rover, and my website is handoverrover.com. So if you go there, if you go to the website, you can find everything. But Venmo is usually a pretty easy way for people to, you know, help donate if you want to. And I'm a 501c3, so everything you can write off. It's all tax deductible. And that's it. Yeah. So I ended up giving her $300 for this guy, and that's it. We're going to get him going. I'm not going to make him wait any longer. I'm going to get him some water, and we'll get going with these. Let me check questions real quick, because I know a couple people said some stuff. Oh, buddy. I know. You're such a good boy. I can't wait to see him feeling better. I know. Look at him. You guys, he's tiny. I hope she at least lets you groom the other one. Yeah, you know, I think she will. The phone number I have is hers. It's not the son's, so I can very easily bypass him, especially once I show her what this one looks like. Will you show? Yes, I answered that. Leave his head hair long, a mullet. How's your day? Oh, hey, Jesus. The day is going well. Looks very, okay. I think that was it. All right, Katie, and you are able to come over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's it, you guys. We will we'll update. I'm so sorry. I was gonna do a resource guarding video today, and I actually went to Joann Fabrics to get something for my belt, and this took over. So I didn't get to that, but I promise you I will do it. If you're waiting for that video, the resource guarding, start with hand feeding for eye contact. That is a game changer. That's part of the process. There's like about 3 or 4 steps on what to do. I know he's just like, it's hard to say like with these little dogs when they, because she handed them to me, and is he gonna take a deep breath? Yeah, she handed him to me, and he just sat like he just did this. And the whole time I was there, she kept saying, he's not barking. He always barks. He barks too much. He barks too much. And I know they like their intentions are in the right place, but how does he get like this living inside? These dogs don't live inside. This just doesn't happen like that. That's not, I mean, it's easy for long-haired dogs to get matted, but why does he, she tried to tell me like what rooms they stayed in. He's got twigs matted in his hair. And she said she's only had this dog a year, and he wasn't like this when she got him. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. And you want to believe, that they have the best of intentions, but like this shit speaks louder than what you're telling me. So this is way more important. He's so ready to be grown. Yeah, I know. So anyway, so yeah, let me get him cleaned up, and then I'll get to the resource guarding video this weekend. But if you're, again, I just want to say, if you're waiting for that, do the hand feeding for eye contact. I think I have a video on YouTube, and if I don't, the Leash Foundation course has it, and it's $20 for that. But it's worth, I'm always pushing that because it's just so much information. That Leash Foundation course, just so you know, I sell it for $20. I was planning on selling that for $350. Like, that's how much is in there. It's not just like, oh, here's, a couple sheets of something, that you read. I worked so hard to put that together. It was one of the most excruciating 2 weeks of my life to do that. And the only reason I sold it for $20 was my mentor for marketing purposes. And because when I told him, he's like, you're not selling it for $350. I'm like, are you shitting me? Yes, I am. This is like, do you know what I did? The amount of effort and the amount of information that's in here, this is like a full course. And he's like, you're not selling it for $350. He's like, you're giving back. You're doing it for marketing. You're giving more than what you're asking for. That's the name of the game. You give and give and give and give. And I wanted to wring his neck, but I knew he was right. And he's like, you're not retiring off of this. That's it. So just so that you know, if you don't have it, that's why I'm always saying it. Like, I push it, not because I make money off $20 a pop. I push it because that fucking thing has so much information in it. And it is like, part of me still, I always wonder if I would have put a higher ticketed price on it, if it would have been more valuable, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyway, if you're waiting for the resource guarding video, that's a good place to start, is the Leash Foundation course. At the very least, do the hand feeding for eye contact, and then we'll get this guy going. And we need a name, so think of names. Okay, you guys, we love you. Thank you for being here. If you want to donate, the Handover Rover is our Venmo, and handoverrover.com. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for this channel. We appreciate all of your support. I really do. And I love you guys. Thanks for showing up. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.